Hi, welcome to Cults Bowling Club as we get ready to start bowling again. We're hoping to start on Monday the 8th, and we've got some guidelines in place which we hope will help us comply with the regulations. You arrive at the club having made a booking, so we've got a notice here, some things to point out. Do not enter club grounds unless you have a playing slot booked. Do not enter more than 15 minutes before your play is due to start. You must adhere to the club's guidelines. A session supervisor will help players to adhere to the guidelines, and we look forward to your assistance sticking with the guidelines. So enjoy your bowls. As it said, there'll be a session supervisor, so his name or her name will be posted with a phone number. So should you arrive here, they are contactable. And of course, at all times, we must remember the 2-metre social distancing. Okay, let's proceed down to the club. The way we've set it up in playing sessions, direction of travel should really be the same for all. So down the drive, we've got some 2-metre guides marked off. We'll thumb up on these, and before you enter the green through the gate, please sanitize your hands. So there's a post there for sanitising your hands. The gate will be open and be tied back. Now, for those who don't have their bowls and shoes and need to get them out of the clubhouse, we will allow entry in a very controlled fashion to the locker room. You've just sanitised, so we're okay. Now you will notice there is no entry to the lounge and bar area. The only one allowed past this point is the session supervisor, who will need through to open the door at the far end, the back door, for the ladies' locker room. Into the locker room, please touch nothing but your own locker, your own bowls. We'll try, hopefully, get the pool table shifted before. The toilets to be used only in emergency. How do we define an emergency? Well, there's a grey area. But once it's been used, we would expect the session supervisor to come in and just sanitise. That goes for the ladies and the gents. We're going to be using rinks 1, 3 and 5 for starts, and we'll then move on to 2, 4 and 6 at some point. John's decided that we'll play across the way. So you know which rinks you've booked. Here we've got a set of the Cults Bowling Club guidelines. You should all have read that before you're here. Keep your social distancing, and I'm not quite sure about this, but don't be a dum-dum. Play by the guidelines. The greenkeeper hasn't got the green just quite up to speed yet. It's a bit of work to do, and that's why we're not opening on this coming week. But we'll be there for the 8th. Hopefully you'll manage to make your bookings online. Some folk have already done that, so it does work. And when it comes to playing, you'll be either 1, 2, 3 or 4 on a rink. These up to 4 must be no more than 2 households. Each rink will have 2 mats and 2 jacks, and one person on that rink will be responsible for handling the jack and the mats. So that's well worth taking a note of. One person to handle the mats and the jacks. And at the end of play, that one person will take the mats and jacks to a cleaning station, which we're setting up across here, to sanitize the equipment again. So the jacks and the mats to be sanitized between play in sessions. We'll set up 2 sets of mats because we need to get them dried off before we put them back on the green. So 1 or 2 other points, let's see what I can remember. There will be no first aid available. It's purely up to yourself if you want to bowl. Nobody's forced to bowl, so make that decision. And remember, there's no access to the clubhouse apart from getting your bowls out for the first time. Once you've got them out, you are expected to take them home and take them back the next time you're playing. They're not to be stored in the club. And really, that is about it. It's purely social bowling, but we have got the go-ahead. It's a big privilege in phase 1 that they've included bowls. So let's stick by the rules and enjoy your bowls. See you at the club. Bye.